Alrighty, guys. It's been a long time. Sorry, been a bit busy. Okay, looking at total cap first. If I remember correctly, we had this nice down move all the way from the top, A, B, C, got to the bottom here, and then we should have gone like a rocket, but we didn't. So we did make a very slight, let me just make this a bit bigger, a very slight, like a leading diagonal, which I was hoping to be a 1, a 2, and then go. But it ended up being an actual A with a B correction, and then I was thinking we're going to have a C up to here somewhere and make a new low. That was the original thought, but it actually did meet up exactly. If I look at the C here, right to the top here, so it did meet that minimum requirement, but it didn't shoot down like it's supposed to, because when you finish after the C wave, you should have quite an impulsive move down 5 and then make a new low. Now that didn't happen. We instead had this nice correction, which is your W, X, Y move, and then we broke it beautifully out of that channel. So for now, I'm gonna pretend it's all bullish, and let's see if it actually stays bullish. If I go to the 4-hour, let me quickly look at this, what I did here. Okay, so nice correction. We had, okay, so we had our A, had a B, and wave C, and then we should go. So I have my yellow arrow here from a while back, and then it didn't get that low, but it did go sideways, which is just your X correction now, and we ended up doing a Y wave down to the bottom here, which is 980. Now I can see it did sort of, yeah, so it did go to where my arrow was pointing, but the nice thing from here though is this beautiful breakout of the channel. So if I just zoom in a bit here, if I remember correctly, I think on a Discord, let me see if I can find it, on a Discord channel, I did point out, when was this, the 15th of June. On the 15th of June, I did mention that once we get down here, nice corrections done. I would have liked to see it touch a channel, but it didn't. And we should get, like I said, an impulse, a pullback, and then we should get hopefully 5 waves up, and then a correction back down again, and then we keep going. So this was in June. So let me just go back to my chart and see what happened. Okay, so there, the yellow arrow is still there. Okay, so nicely, we had our 1, had our 2. Now we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is your wave 3 completed. And now I'm waiting for this to be a wave 4 to be completed down here. And we should have one more 5 going up in 5 waves. There we should have a correction of some sort, and then continuation to the upside. This line is a little bit too fat. Let me just see if I can make it a little bit better. Oops, too much. Okay, so that's the plan right now. Could this be an ABC and stop right here and come down? Yeah, for sure. But because it's so impulsive, I mean, this is a perfect Elliott wave structure. There's your internal 5 waves in your side 5 in your wave 3. There's your internal wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 1 with your 3 waves back. So now I'm just waiting for that to do this again and repeat. If that is the case and we bounce from here and we do make a new high, that'll definitely be 5 waves up, and that is perfection. Then you just wait for your pullback. If I quickly look at others, let's go to, oh, I can't see my stuff. Oh, there we go. If I go to, where are we? Let's go to BTC Bitcoin. Okay, let's just look at the old daily chart of mine. Let's see if I can decipher what I did back then. Okay, so yeah, there was one note about selling from the top here. This was, oh yeah, this was 67. This is when I called the top back in the day. Got lucky there, but I just cannot call the bottom perfectly this time. So yeah, that's the way it is. So unfortunately, I didn't hold that short. Now we've finished this correction down to the bottom here. What do we wait for? We look for an impulse from the bottom. again, this was also just ABC. It didn't make a nice impulsive 5-wave up. And there's the low. It did break that low. So this, to me, raised some alarm bells, as in this could be your A, your B, and now we're waiting for the 5-wave C up to here. And that has happened. So I also said, my yellow arrow over here, I said from here we make a new high, we should come down. It didn't come down as hard, but it did eventually meet that target, and that's where it turned up again. So that's quite nice. But doesn't look bearish at all. So that's the good news. I mean, for me to think this is ABC coming down again, let's just pretend I don't know what's going on here, and we say that's the low. If that's the case, we definitely have 5 waves up. You can count it anyway. You can count the 5 waves up like this, and then your correction for wave 2. But then we didn't have a wave 3. So this is another impulsive one, or wave 1, and this could be another wave 2. So that means you've got a minor wave, a major wave 1, and inside that another wave 1. So you get 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and another 3, 4, 5, and then that's a bigger structure, and that will go on for a long time. So that is promising if this is the case. Obviously, we need to break the high of 30 again and stay above it. Without that, it's probably not going to be that good. But for now, it's looking brilliant. Let me just go to the 4-hour. Let me just go to this chart, which is my chart I use on a daily basis. Anything to show here? Okay, there was my target right there. It didn't quite get there before it started turning up. But if I go to, yeah, so there we go. I labeled this as 1, 2, 1, 2. If this is internal 1, 2, this is the start of wave 3, and that will be amazing. Now let's go to the 4-hour. Let me just go right into the nitty-gritty. So from this wave 1 high, we had our 3-wave correction, and that's where we should go. But it didn't, so we did another sideways. Okay, so now we've got a W, an X, and 1, 2, 3, Y. From there, we did have a nice impulse out of this small channel. So let me just zoom in a bit here. Okay, so from this channel that was staying in this blue channel, it did break out nicely. So we had our 5 waves up there for wave 1, our wave 2, and inside you can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to me, that is our next wave 3 marked in a circle. And I'm waiting for this to give us a nice 3-wave pullback, 4-wave fall, and then our final wave up for 5. And what happens after 5 waves up? We always get a correction. So the moment, what I'm waiting for is this to complete the 5 at about 32 somewhere, and then come down to, I don't know, 38, 50, could even be 60%, 61%. It all depends on what's happening here. But the beauty is this impulsive wave right here, breaking out of this major channel. So let my small channel break out of the bigger channel, okay? And now it's hitting its head against the major channel, which is this big channel that is working in here. Okay, so that's why I'm saying anywhere up here, we should have a correction back down again. Not too far, and keep going. So that is looking good. If we want to, there's another situation where this could be actually, this could be the W, and this could be the 1, 2, 3, X, and then Y again. All right, so something like this structure before it actually continues up. For now, I'm not looking at it that way because of this very impulsive move we had last few days. So to go to the 4-hour, just wait for your correction, wave 5, another correction to the wave 4 area again, and then we should go up. Ethereum on a daily, what did I have here? Sorry guys, I'm just doing this quickly on the fly, I haven't done this for a while. Okay, nice correction down here, hit the box area for the Ethereum buy. It did make 5 waves up, which is it an A or is it a 1? The nice thing about this one is it did not break. Sorry, you can see my dotted blue or my dashed blue line, that's the low. It did not break that. So this very easily could be a wave 1, could be a wave 2, and then we should have impulsive wave 3. Well, that's what it should be doing. Now, if I just go slightly to the right, we had our move starting from here. Where was it? Over here somewhere. So it could be 1, 2, could be 3, could be 4, could be 5. That's why I got it marked it as a wave 1 at this stage. Also very promising. Forgot to zoom out a bit again. Okay, so if this is wave 1, come on. If this is the wave 1, what we're hoping for, and this is the wave 2, we did break out this channel nicely as well. So we should be building our wave 3 now, which is going to be lots of little 5-wave structures. So it would be a 5 up to there, and a 2, a 3, longer one, a 4, and a 5. And then rinse, repeat the 4 again, and then another 5. If I go to the 4-hour, get more detail. Okay, so this one, after the wave 1 up, got a nice correction for wave 2, and this is where I entered after wave 2 completed. That's my green arrow, and then I'm riding this one. So this one I'll be keeping. I think the best thing to do is you can bring your what do you call stops up to wave 1 area and just hope for the best, or it can break down for a bigger decline. But for now, because of the impulsive, like I said, we're waiting for this to finish wave 4 and then go up, and then we have our pullback again. So let me just fix this. This should then have a pullback before it continues up again. If I look at XRP, I'm going to not lie, this daily is a mess. Although the move down for wave C was perfect. There's my box for buy area. I have a little rocket there to remind me to not forget to buy. So it did actually go sideways. So that wasn't promising at all. So I thought, okay, well, this thing's going to drop again for a new low. Then it did shoot up slightly and then came back down again, corrective. But it has, if I go to the last few days, or last few weeks, it has done this correction, or this move up, but it looks more like a wave 3, 1, 2, 3, and not a 5-way structure. So that's a bit of a worry for me. That's why we got this correction down again, and then 3-wave up again, and now we're doing something else. So let me just go to the 4-hour. I think I did mention this in Discord as well, to watch out for this block area. Let me see if I still have it. XRP, what's that one? Drop. Okay, so it dropped here. ADA, BTC. I think it was more recent. Okay, so this is just me updating as it breaks the channels and so on. Okay. I did say, well, I can't find the first one now, but the block was there. I said, if we cannot break through this channel out of that block going up, okay, then it's not going to be good. So we should have another new low. So that is what I'm basically looking at the moment. Hoping for that drop now. So I bought down here the green arrow. It went up, it didn't make 5 waves, I think it gave me 3 waves. It came down hard, so I got out of that my buy. I'm now currently in a short position, hoping for a move down to here. Now with this XRP short, you can expect it to go down to this channel area. So, or even equal waves from that drop to that drop, could be slightly below that before it can continue. The only worry I've got with this one is it could be a big triangle as well. So on the daily, we could have this massive triangle thing forming here. So it could be ping-ponging up and down for a while before it decides to actually do something. So sorry, not too much I can say about XRP at the moment. I'm going to just stop the video there, and I'm going to make the next one now, and I'll cover ADA, SUI, I think someone mentioned Casper, and so on. I think the videos are only 15 minutes long. I'll chat to you now.